we have been hearing about the minimum income requirement in family visas. So it was 18,600. This has come into effect in 2012. Now, of course, after 2011 years, we are in 2023, and it will be 2024. 12 years, this number hasn't changed. When it was first introduced, that was like before that the requirement wasn't clearly defined as a set minimum target. It was more like based on the affordability, adequate maintenance. So it was more. This is what I remember. Yeah, it wasn't like you have to earn it and this level and this way. So it was not very definitive, but people still needed to show certain financial capacity to sponsor their spouse, see their children. So when it was first introduced, it was, of course, not many family was able to uh, meet that requirement, because some families were dependent on help and support from the council government, as well as their friends and family here. But the spouse had to now also, they were able to show some sort of contracts and job offers. Now these have all changed in 2012, with 18,600 becoming the minimum income requirement level. Now 11 years later, 12 years later, let's call it 12 years, the government introduces another new threshold, suggests, and this number is 38,700. This is quite a high level of salary compared to the median UK salary, average UK salaries. Therefore, now we hear that because of the calls, objections, and certain researches being implemented after all this, let's say, expert opinions are being considered. Now the government home office will steps back from that number, and they say, okay, we will take the £29,000 as the minimum income requirement level for until the second notice, something like that. So family migration is, even when I read the news and explanations from the relevant authorities, they still base their calculations based on the skilled workers bringing their families here. And they are talking about cutting the net migration numbers down. But family visas are not just about dependent visas. Family visas are it is called Appendix FM. In Appendix FM, this is family members immigration rules. In that let's say collection of rules gathered under this title, it covers children and families, spouses, unmarried partners. It is for people with British citizenship, people with indefinite leave to remain holders, people with settled status. So they are already in one way or other a part of this country, and they are voters. They are indefinitely committed to live in the UK, and they chose UK as their home. So they are not actually migrants themselves. Mostly, of course, there is European Union also covered under Appendix FM, but they are also on a journey towards settling in, and they have become a part of that law after the Brexit. And also there are Turkish citizens who are coming to the UK under international agreements to start their business. under the visa called Turkish Business Person ECA visa, and they are also probably in like most of them on later stages of the towards settlement. So we are actually more or less, we are not actually talking about the net migration. This is my what I wanted to share actually. This is because the word is we are cutting down the net migration. No, we are making it more difficult to bring I'm making it more difficult to bring my citizen to bring their spouse and children more than immigrant workers. I am cutting down the net migration by preventing you from bringing a wife or husband from outside the UK. That is not a government strategy for migration. That is not a healthy and peaceful and an inclusive and friendly. I would say so. So it is not really that under that appendix FM. You don't have. I don't know how they are going to change the skilled worker visa dependent and main applicant rules, but the family visa threshold that we're talking about is, I would say, okay, let's forget about all the European Union and Turkish citizens. They are more or less after the Brexit. They are kind of in about 2020. Now we are in 2000, almost 24. So if they are already in the country and they are bringing their spouse, they are on their way very close toward in their indefinite leave to remain application, which means some sort of probationary citizenship. So they are going to become a citizen as well, and we will have no more of those. And yeah, what I'm saying is that even if skilled worker becomes an indefinite leave to remain holder or citizen, and then they become our own national. I am Turkish or from Turkish origin. I am here for 18, 19 years, for 19 years, and I am a British citizen. So when if I want to bring a family member, which can be my spouse or child, that or unmarried partner, even there is adult dependent relative route, it is not a commonly given visa. It is very hard to succeed under the criteria for ascending parents in UK law. So if they are limiting my ability to bring a spouse from somewhere else, from a place of a paradise, let's say that this romantic love of my life, they are limiting me as a citizen to bring and this is being counted towards net migration. And I don't find it healthy, not just as an immigration advisor, as a citizen. I am saying that this increase is the remark about cutting the net migration based on the spouse of the British and spouse of the one who is already settled in the UK is not shouldn't be put included in the all sorts of announcement regarding cutting down the net migration for the politicians if they want to really be honest and transparent in the change of law. So you are telling your citizens, as James, I can't pronounce his surname cleverly, that I will achieve the migration, cut down the net migration by raising the level threshold for my own citizen to bring the spouse, the children that they may have with that spouse or their children, because it's a family, right? So by cutting down your right to bring your family to the UK, and that is not a strategy that must be at the heart of our society, our immigration And yeah, I think 18,600, it might be just a bit too low, but it just find the matching corresponding number in 2024 based on certain inflations. Why are you changing the strategy and taking a new like a methodology to calculate the median of the average UK salaries? Because there are people from different sectors in different part of the country, so it shouldn't be a privilege to bring a spouse to the UK for a British national, for a person who is on indefinite leave to remain status or settled status. It doesn't matter whether I came to that citizenship from one way or another. I am a part of this country, and I am one of the, one of the fellow in this country, and I will be within considered as the spouse bringer under the law. And my initiative to bring my own spouse shouldn't be. There's no one. It's not personal. I don't have any. I don't plan to do anything. I'm just talking both as an advisor and also as a citizen, just to clarify what they are saying and why it is not transparent and why it is not right. It is not right. You can't really play on that corner if you are talking about migration, because you are talking to your citizens or to be citizens almost there, and you are telling them that I'm going to raise the threshold for you to be able to bring your own spouse from outside the UK, and this way I will help you by cutting the net migration. That is unhealthy in from every angle, in every direction. Therefore, I definitely wanted to put this, because I think there is like a confusion even when in the explanation statements, as if this cutting down is being done to cut migration that is about someone else. No, it is about our citizens, me, the people who were born in this country, paying taxes in this country. Because as an advisor, when these people come to me and they ask me about the rules, requirements, they want to bring their spouse from outside the UK, from another country, they do their best to meet those requirements. If they cannot meet those requirements, then what we are telling them, go and live in your wife's or husband's country. Go to Singapore, go to Nigeria, go to Russia, go to Mexico, go to Canada, because you can't. Your government is not allowing you to bring your spouse, because they might say, oh, I'm working full time. It is just normal in my industry, my sector. I'm a full-time worker. How come I can accommodate? I can, I have a house, or I can live with my parents, or I can rent a one bedroom. Why not? Why do I not have right to bring my spouse? That is the situation, because your immigration rules, your home office, your home office minister is trying to cut down net migration by preventing you from bringing your spouse to this country. And they are raising this threshold to a level that is beyond your reach, because you are not in that percentage that is privileged to have access that kind of right. This has been allocated to a certain type of people in certain sectors, certain number of years of experience in certain cities. This salary can be achieved easier, but you unfortunately don't have that privilege to be allowed to access to that kind of liberty to bring your spouse. So this is what I wanted to express. This shouldn't be, family visas especially shouldn't be a part of the net migration cutting remarks, rhetorics in our media, in our politics. It is confusing. People are not understanding exactly what they are saying because they are not saying what I am saying. The ministers and the Home Office. This transparent, the Home Office should say that, dear my citizens, I want to reduce the number of the spouse children you can bring to this country so I can reduce the net migration and look good, make it better for our country by cutting down the number of family members you bring from abroad. That is not welcoming. That is not welcoming in every sense. In every sense, to your citizens and to the one you are supposed to welcome, because these families are the backbones of our society in Britain. These families are going to give birth to children of the future. These families are going to create more than they take because they are part of the society. These are the families, they are coming here to settle, to become this a part of the future of this nation. So this is my very message, a heartfelt message that I ask all the authorities, all the whoever is going to take charge and lead certain initiatives, to really think, like what exactly we want to achieve, what we are trying to do. So we are an immigration advice firm, and we love what we do, and we believe in the truthful, just, fair immigration laws, processes, procedures for everyone, to bring win-win solutions for governments and individuals, and upholding the human rights and the legal processes, justice, and transparency and honesty in every way possible, in law, in politics. So I wanted to just give this perspective to kind of show what is flickering, shining to my eyes. Okay, just get in touch with us, and if you need any help, our email address is info@immigrationconnection.co.uk. My name is Nusra Shahin. I am level 3 immigration advisor, which means advanced. I can take on any complex case as well, and also provide solutions in work visas, sponsorship license, global talent visas, and family visas. Get in touch with us if you need help with your family visa as well, and as well as appeals, immigration hearings. So this is our email address, and there is a QR code that you can scan. I don't know if it works. It is a bit small, but also share your comments, whether what do you think. This is what I think about what's happening in the space, in the political and legal space, and let me what you think and how you find this video, and stay in touch, subscribe to our channel, and get notified. Bye.